Hey man fam, we're in New York City.
We came up to New York for a quick weekend getaway to see a friend perform in a show, so come spend 24 hours with us in New York. It's very cold. First stop, obviously, Harry Potter, New York. It's what everyone does when they come to New York City for the first time.
Yeah, naturally.
This is a totally normal thing to do first.
The Harry Potter store in New York is a massive department store devoted solely to Harry Potter and all of the IP with that series, including, unfortunately, in some aspects, Fantastic Beasts. But that's not what we're here to worry about. We are here to walk through the entirety of the store, see some of the specifics that you can only find here in the Harry Potter New York store, and go to the Butterbeer Bar, because who wouldn't want to go to the Butterbeer Bar? We're going to spend a lot of money.
Look at the door. Look at the door. Hello. Oh my gosh, we're here in January, but they still have Christmas stuff. Hi, Fox. The Christmas stuff is on sale. Oh no. This is very bad, but also very good. Alan's already buying a sweater. I didn't even think they'd still have Christmas stuff, and I'm so excited because I really wanted the Christmas edition of the Butterbeer. We're definitely taking some of that home. I think Alan's looking at a coffee mug. This is gonna be bad. There's a Christmas spirit jersey. Oh baby. Alan, did you see the Niffler has all the presents up there?
I did.
This is very cute.
I'm jealous of the Niffler.
Deck the Great Hall. Alan, deck the Great Hall in a spirit jersey.
Oh wow.
That's amazing.
Oh wow.
I don't know about y'all, but when I shop in places like this, I like to walk around the entire store, look at every single thing, and then meticulously pick what I'd like to bring home. Otherwise, I will, in fact, buy everything in the store.
Up next is the house room, which has, again, as the name would suggest, merchandise and representation for all the four houses of Hogwarts. Interesting fact about this, you can find some of this merchandise other places, but there is some very specific wear and gear here only found in the New York store. For example, my Gryffindor shirt that I wear all the time, I got that here. Aside from all of the amazing gear that you can find in the Harry Potter house room, on the ceiling you see a image and a mural of Quidditch being played in Central Park, which, if only it could be played in Central Park. If only Quidditch was real. I think Quidditch is real. In my heart. You can also find authentic props from the films located throughout the Harry Potter store. And this looks to have icons to be scanned to play the game here, which is a little bit of a scavenger hunt if I remember correctly.
If you download the Wizarding World app, you can actually play this game with the real artifacts. Like this is, Ravenclaw's diadem, the real one and everything. And it gives you some information about this, a little profile, fun fact about the diadem. And then if you keep scrolling, there's a quiz about it. And then most importantly, there's a letter for the treasure hunt clue, a P. A P. We have to remember P. Like, I'm not even a huge wearer of the spirit jersey. I'm more of just like a classic crew neck kind of gal. But do I need this Slytherin one? It's lovely. There's so much stuff in here. I don't love this Hedwig mug. Pins. I love just being in the store, and if you look up, you will notice a lot of detail, like the Triwizard Cup right there. That's actually Luna's headdress that she wears to support Gryffindor. You've got the hourglass from Slytherin. You've got the sorting hat up here, the bust of Rowena Ravenclaw. There's just so much detail. I'm freaking out. What do you think Slytherin smells like?
Charmed aroma. This smells like Axe body spray.
How dare you? Smells delicious.
Okay. Smells like a middle school locker room. Smells like old money. Yeah, delicious, right?
It smells like a guy who still wears his Letterman jacket and hangs out in the parking lot 15 years after he graduated.
Okay, well that's just me.
Gotta smell them all now.
Yep.
Does it smell like bread?
Citrus.
Citrus. I don't know why I thought it'd smell like bread. Because the Hufflepuffs are near the kitchens, probably. Smells like reading. Ooh, here's some good HPNY store exclusive stuff. This is normally what's in the front room, but right now it's obviously the holiday things. But you can see they've got this Spirit jersey. I really like this shirt, actually. That's got, like, the different logos on it. And it'll say exclusive on it with these stickers if you can't get it anywhere else. This is cool. Harry Potter New York, just a classic black shirt. And then up top, you can actually see some, like, accessory things. There's a mug, a notebook, a water bottle that say Harry Potter New York on them. Ooh, I found more things. Why do I want, like, 6 Spirit jerseys? Because I also really like this newspaper one. There's a backpack. I'm obsessed with that gold mug. That is on the might buy list. So far, it's 7 Spirit jerseys and that mug, and Christmas butterbeer. But we're gonna add this mug too because I like that it's a newspaper, but it's a New York newspaper. So the must buy list, the might buy list is getting quite long.
Up next is the wand room, where you can buy wands from all the characters in Harry Potter and some unique things to the Harry Potter store, or if you're familiar with some of our other videos where we visited the Harry Potter experiences throughout the United States, you can also pick up some unique wands from those experiences or character wands there as well. These are not, however, the same sort of interactable wands that you would be able to find at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and that you'd be able to find in Universal Studios, but they are incredible, and I want to see if they still have the Gryffindor wand in stock, because that's amazing.
Wands.
What'd you find?
I found a secret. Wands. I think all the wands. Because all the real wands have it, but I think they're all the same letter.
Oh.
Wands.
Why'd you scan wands then?
I don't know. I thought I had to scan them all, and I was trying to get the worst one out of the way. Should Harry have kept the Elder Wand as the poll?
Yes. Like 100%.
Yeah. Like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's like...
2 wands are better than 1.
It's like the most famous wand of all time. Treasure hunt clue, E. P-E.
Here they are, the special Hogwarts Architecture Wand series. What'd you find?
This is the Slytherin Locket one. Look at it.
It's stunning. They also have the sort of Gryffindor over there.
Stunning.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
That one is pretty cool. I like the mascot ones too. This would be the lion.
Very cool.
Most importantly.
I don't know if that's most important.
Most importantly. They also have different creatures like this Thestral one. That one's cool too. The house wands have gone on the might buy list, especially because you can personalize your wands.
Oh, I'm buying one. It's happening. And lastly, at the center of the wand section, you have individual wands that are sort of inset to when you grab them. It will give you a profile and description of the owner of the wand, as well as some of the last spells cast by it. A little bit of priori incantatum. I love how you went directly for Lord Voldemort.
What's it gonna pick? Ron? Somebody from Fantastic Beasts? Get out of here.
When you say it like that. I'm taking a bit of a shopping break because we signed up for the VR experience and there's things happening.
It's rotating.
Oh. Well, that's cool. So anyway, before that distraction, as I was saying, we are checking in for the Harry Potter VR experience. This is one of 2 experiences here at the New York Harry Potter store. We have done these experiences at the Harry Potter store before. The first is called Chaos at Hogwarts, and that takes you on a walkthrough tour of Hogwarts Castle. And the other is called Wizards Take Flight, which is what we are doing today, and that is a flying experience where you get on broomsticks and get to experience what it's like to fly, all in virtual reality. I'm excited. I've missed this. It's just a stellar experience from what I remember. Okay, so we're back. I will say the surprise, and you enjoyed it?
I love it.
Yeah?
Even having done it before, it's so much fun, and I've been lucky enough to do a lot of Harry Potter experiences, and this is one of the coolest.
Oh, absolutely. Anything in VR that's that immersive with sort of like the way the technology they use to make you fly.
It really feels like you're flying, and you get to duel the Death Eaters.
I didn't hear you shouting any unforgivable curses
I
this
yelled
time.
Avada Kedavra quite a few times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I just didn't hear you.
I don't hold back.
Yeah, you're not messing around.
Yeah, I'm a Slytherin, but I will kill the Death Eaters.
You realize if you stun them on a broomstick, they're going to fall to their demise anyway.
Might as well be merciful and just murder them on the spot.
Okay. But anyway, It was an incredible experience.
I personally like this one more. We've done both of them, like Alan said. I like the flying element of this one versus the walking of the other one. So both are really cool. They're actually kind of the stories go together.
Yes.
If you do this one first, the second one will make more sense. But no matter what, if you're coming to Harry Potter New York, I highly recommend doing one of the VR experiences. You should book it in advance, though, because they do sell up and don't always take walk-ins. So check the website. And if it looks like they're sold out on the website, keep checking back, because I've had good luck going back. But they're really cool.
Must do.
Now back to spending our galleons.
So many galleons.
Found another prop. It's the firebolt. It is really cool when you think about the fact that this is the firebolt. Like, this is Harry's broomstick that he flew on. What do we got? Firebolt.
Gift from his godfathers to the racing broom behind the scenes.
Fact file.
From aircraft grade titanium.
Ooh.
Fact file.
Fact file. Okay.
Is it fair for Harry to use a firebolt at Hogwarts? Yes.
Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Whatever you can do to win.
X.
X.
P-E-X.
Pex.
It's
Yeah. Going back upstairs, and I have to point out the staircase right here. If you look at it, it's full of famous broomsticks. There's even more cool Harry Potter New York exclusive stuff. This time, it's a collection with the statue that gets you into Dumbledore's office, which is obviously the center of the store. I like this too. There's a couple cool photo ops in the store. The first one is you can see how tall you are compared to Hagrid. You can even stand in his shoes. There's also a phone booth photo op, which is cool because it has all the wanted posters from different characters, including Harry, Sirius, Bellatrix. But maybe the coolest thing in the entire store is the elevator. Watch this. Oh my gosh, this flu powder. Freaking out. There's a child section. And then we're moving in to magical creatures. Look at the mandrakes. If you told me that they were going to make a plush of the night bus, I would say, why? But now that I see it, I'm like, do I need to put that on the list too?
You can also find a whole host of games you can play, maybe some plushes, a mandrake plush itself, and oh look, a dirigible plums tree that you can see. I think that is a rat up top. I hope that's not Scabbers. That would be terrifying. Oh look, unicorns and pygmy puffs. If you look closely up at the top on the dirigible plum tree, you also have some spiders hanging down, some of the large spiders found in the Forbidden Forest, mandrakes, the Mimblemus Mimbletona. I nailed that.
There's a Harry Potter American Girl doll collection. I wonder where my American Girl dolls are. I'm pretty sure my mom kept them. Look at the little trunk set.
Listen, I know we're having a moment about American Girl,
Yeah.
but why are we making plushes of vehicles?
I don't know. I can't tell if they're amazing or not.
Because not only do we have the Hogwarts Express and the Night Bus, we also have the Flying Ford Angela, which, I mean, I love that car.
It's $35. So the flying car does not make Molly's shopping.
I don't know if I love the flying plush car that much. I do love the Fox Phoenix Lego set, though. I'm a sucker for Legos. Taking a look at some bow truckles.
Bow chuckles.
I love the bow truckles. That's very cool.
There's little gems all over this store. Even if you don't want to buy anything, it's fun to just come walk around. I didn't notice the earmuffs. That's cute for the mandrakes.
The mandrakes, yeah. We have our nifflers here, some with their purses, some without.
Those are so cute. Baby niffler.
Do we have the Death Eaters Rising game?
No, but...
What? Oh no. What am I missing? It's behind me, isn't it?
I just found Max's Christmas present.
He does love him some Dobby.
He loves Dobby. And
I think it's his favorite character.
It's his favorite character, and what a good-looking plush.
Yeah, not terrifying at all. Not the stuff of nightmares. Oh my god.
We need to find the one with the most wonky eyes.
All right, mission wonky eyes commences. Got him. Look at those eyes.
I don't want to, a little bit.
They stare into your soul directly.
It's like a weird family photo. Okay, this is going to be a long play game because we're going to put it on Max's bed the next time he comes to visit. It'll be greeting him.
And you.
I'm breezing through this section quickly because this is cool. It's the Pottery Barn Teen Harry Potter section, but I can literally just order that at Pottery Barn. Where I'm headed next is the candy shop. And a lot of this is the same candy you can get at Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal, so I will not be purchasing anything in here except for perhaps some butterbeer. They have the bottled butterbeer here. This is the same butterbeer that we got at the different Harry Potter exhibits we've been to this year. But like I said at the front, I really need the Christmas one. Wait, this isn't the Christmas one. Oh my gosh, this is Fantastic Beasts. No. We're getting the Christmas one. But also, do I need this Stein for our Harry Potter bar? I feel like yes.
Do I need this?
But yeah, I do think you should put the apron on Alan's must-buy list. Might-buy list. Might buy.
Sure.
It's just might buy so far. I have found yet another Harry Potter New York collection. This one, it's with Fox, the big phoenix that greets you when you come in. It's getting very hard to narrow down which Harry Potter New York item I want. Oh my gosh, this stack of mugs.
Let me tell you, we have too many mugs as it is,
I love
but I
Eye
want
Emporium, Weasley's Wizard. Oh my god, it's all different stores at Diagon Alley.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this Diagon Alley collection is so good. Look at this purse.
Yeah, I want that. Shot.
It would be crazy to bring a Le Creuset home from New York, right?
No.
We can order it online. The little snitch one. We're in the other main front room now, where they've got a mix of items right now, apparel, some more stuff on sale. They've got more of the holiday things, this cute Diagon Alley collection, yet another Harry Potter New York exclusive collection. It's overwhelming how much stuff there is in here. We've not even finished exploring, but the shopping has commenced with Dobby, and I think I need this bag because this collection is all on sale, and this Slytherin makeup bag is $6. So, adding this, we're back downstairs and we've made it to the Death Eater section where I have found yet another HPNY exclusive collection, but this time it's with Nagini, and it's not Slytherin exclusive, but it is Dark Arts exclusive, which means there's Slytherin stuff on it, and now I'm like, is this the collection I buy from? What did you find?
I found a hidden secret.
A secret mask.
Tap them, you get on
Tap,
the room,
tap.
and you can actually fly the room.
You. Okay. I
Found
think.
out 12 letters.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing good.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know.
It's a secret.
It feels, because it's secret.
Yeah, look at that dark mark shirt.
Shirt or mask?
Shirt. It's like an Ed Hardy.
I think you bring up a good point, Alan. I think a lot of the Death Eaters would wear Ed Hardy. Yet another spirit jersey I might name. Dark Mark heat sensitive mug. Oh my gosh, when it gets hot, do you think the Dark Mark's going to appear on that one side?
Here's the problem I have. Why are we instructing children, presumably, at this shop, how to summon the dark mark?
You think children are drinking coffee?
This
We've
is
seen
also a hot
Encanto.
cocoa vessel.
I look at a mug and I see one thing and one thing only.
Listen, we know Max was an edgy emo kid, right? So he would have 100% gotten that for his hot cocoa, and he would have learned that at Castmore's Morta just to think he was cool and be a part of the cool scene. And that leads a rabbit hole straight down to Death Eaters.
Are you saying this is a gateway mug?
I'm saying it's a gateway mug.
Personally, I'd like to buy this metal Nagini to go in my home, but that's probably not going to fit in my suitcase. Oh my gosh, is that Luna Lovegood makeup? I need holographic eyeshadow. This is nail polish. Color changing lipstick? I don't even know what color it's going to change into, and I want to try it. It's color changing lipstick designed by Luna Lovegood. And a Slytherin makeup collection. Oh my gosh.
It's down
Where's
there.
the bag? Where's the bag? Where is the bag? Deathly Hallows makeup. Okay, what are we getting? We're definitely getting the eyeliner. Is this a compact eyeshadow palette? Also down here on the ground floor, you've got the section where you can personalize things, a bunch of books, different versions of the Harry Potter books. You've got more collectibles, jewelry, and most importantly, where I'm going to lose all my money. Mina Lima is the design duo behind anything graphic you see in the Harry Potter films. So anything from a wanted poster to a newspaper to the Marauders map to candy logos, they designed those. You can buy books. We have both of these. We bought the first one here. It's their version of the first two, and they're working on the third one. You can buy prints, you can buy pillowcases, you can buy postcards, and yeah, this is where I spend a lot of money. Do you think they sell this book?
I hope so.
Charm Your Own Cheese. Notable magical names of our time. Looks like you can buy the Fantastic Beasts screenplays, and like, why would you put yourself through that?
Watching it is enough. More than enough, really. We solved it. The key to all of this was...
And it says to bring the show that we did it at the cash register, and we'll get a prize.
Please ignore the bags at our feet. We spent far too much money, but what you should pay attention to is the butterbeer. Not only the butterbeer in our tankards, which we get to keep, by the way, but also butterbeer ice cream, which looks phenomenal.
It's not the same as Universal. This is different butterbeer and different ice cream, so obviously we have to try it.
For magic science.
Potions class. It's so good. It's a little bit different than the kind you're going to get at Universal, even if you buy the liquid kind. It's not quite as sweet. I actually feel like the topping is sweeter, but the butterbeer itself isn't that sweet. And when you buy the bottled, it doesn't have the topping, obviously, so that's actually my preferred way. But it's very delicious. It's got that toffee flavor, butterscotch flavor, super sweet, vanilla-y topping. You can't come to the Harry Potter store and not drink butterbeer. It's legally required.
Oh, wow. Okay, hold on now. Let's get
It
a
looks
little
like
bit
it's like vanilla swirled with butterbeer.
Yeah, that's just incredible. And it's also not just swirled on the outside, it's swirled throughout. I'm not going to share.
Well, we did some damage.
Worth it.
Oops.
Worth it.
I'm not sorry.
Nor am I. You know what I am sorry about? I'm hungry. We need some food.
Yes. Next plan, we're going back to our hotel to drop all of this off, and then I think the most New York food we can find.
All right, we're on a search.
That's right, it's bagel time, baby, but we're doing the VO afterwards, because to be honest, I'm intimidated by New Yorkers.
We went to Picket Bagel, which is a local bagel shop that has sandwiches and, most importantly, amazing bagels and way too much cream cheese. As you can see, we got a little bit of everything, including a couple of bagel sandwiches, bagels with cream cheese, and some of the beverages offered here.
Also a cookie.
Yeah, we did get a cookie. First up is a garlic bagel with some jalapeno caper cream cheese. Now, this is a combo I did not know I needed, but boy, was it good. The jalapenos are tasty, a little bit of heat, and the capers added a nice vinegar to an otherwise very rich bagel.
For my bagel and cream cheese, I chose a roasted garlic bagel, toasted, of course, with the garden vegetable cream cheese. Now, garden vegetable cream cheese in New York is no joke. There are big chunks of actual vegetables in there. Peppers, carrots, onions. This may not be for everybody, but I love the crunch to break up the cream cheese. Also, they put an appropriate amount of cream cheese on bagels in New York, which is too much by most people's standards, but perfect by mine.
Up next was my everything bagel toasted when it was a BLT, and when I tell you there was so much bacon on here, I could not have been happier. And as some added spice and flair, I added avocado, which, oh, so good.
For my bagel sandwich, I got a sausage, egg, and cheese plus scallion cream cheese on a roasted onion bagel, and let me tell you, this was tasty. Scallion cream cheese is one of my favorite cream cheeses. It's again got those big scallions in there, nicely fluffy egg, tasty sausage patty. I wish it was a little bit spicier, but overall a solid breakfast sandwich. I'm not going to go to a bagel shop in New York and turn down a classic black and white cookie. This thing was so tasty. The cookie itself was really moist and delicious with a little bit of a citrus flavor. You also had that rich chocolate coating. A classic New York deli treat, and I was excited to enjoy this one.
And because I can't go anywhere without a protein smoothie, I got a chocolate, peanut butter, and banana protein smoothie, and you know what? It was pretty darn good.
I also grabbed a coffee, which was nothing special, except for something about these lids just says New York City to me. You gotta have a bagel.
Yeah, or multiple.
I've had 4 bagels and we've been in New York for about 16 hours. Honestly, I'm just mad it's not more. We have like 16 more hours in the city and I will consume more bagels.
You heard it here first.
It's like my favorite part of being in New York. Also, the other thing I love about being in New York is like when you drive around in your Uber, you walk around, you just see all these really famous buildings. Like last night we pulled up and Grand Central Station was like right there as we drove by and it was all lit up and beautiful. We drove by Carrie and Big's wedding venue earlier.
Yeah, that's the same.
It's the New York Public Library.
But speaking of famous buildings, we are headed to the American Museum of Natural History.
Yes, they just so happen to have a shark exhibit while we're here, and I've always wanted to go. And it's in Central Park, so what? I mean, it's so New York. I feel very New York. I am not New York. I am like afraid of everything in New York. Like a pigeon just almost hit me, and it scared me. I could never drive here.
Oh. No.
I will get hit by a car at some point, I think. I've learned that don't walk symbols like on the sidewalk are just a suggestion. People walk anyway.
That's true.
Cars almost hit people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're all stopped, why not walk?
Bikes almost hit people.
Also true. If you're stopped in front of a bike, that's your fault.
I had so much anxiety ordering at the bagel shop because, like, if you're not ready, I ordered so many things because I was panicked.
True, you did have a difficult time making the decision.
I was like, I want all these things. So I don't know that I could hacky here, and I think I definitely am a tourist, and everyone knows.
This is true.
Not subtle.
Nope.
But I like it a lot. I love being here.
To the museum?
To the museum. That dinosaur's so big.
It's quite the way to be greeted on the way inside.
Also, this building is beautiful. The architecture's like unbelievable.
It's just stunning in scale, honestly.
Also, pro tip, buy your tickets and reserve your spot in advance. This group of people right here are waiting in line to buy tickets. But we already have them.
All right, up first is the Hall of Asian Mammals, is what it says?
Yeah, are these real animals?
Are you asking if they're alive? Because that answer's no.
I'm not asking if they're alive. I'm
They're
asking
wildly
if they're taxidermied.
My gut says yes. Okay, well, we did learn that these are taxidermied animals that have been prepared by certain individuals. How do you feel?
I'm going to believe that they died natural causes and now they get to live on forever to spark human curiosity and knowledge.
How nice of you.
I'm going to believe that.
Elephants are so big. It makes you really wonder how big mammoths were.
I wonder if there's a mammoth here.
I hope there is. We need to see our namesake. Okay, so this is a sloth bear, and it's the combination of animals I never knew I needed.
Look at his face.
It's adorable.
That's like what my face looks like when I say I'm going to watch a movie on the couch and then I'm not going to fall asleep. Reading the plaques more, it says that the museum is indebted to Sir Harcourt Butler. And then it lists some titles he had in the 1920s. So I guess it's interesting that these things are really, really old. But I'm also maintaining all the animals died in natural death.
Next, we move into the Asian peoples section. So I'm interested to see the different types of artifacts that we get inside here.
One thing that will never fail to amaze me in museums is trying to wrap my brain around how old some things are. Like this says, this culture may have begun around 6500 BC and it faded out in 200 BC. And like to know that these artifacts are that old, I don't understand. It's really hard for my brain to wrap around time. But really cool to see. Look at that straw raincoat that farmers used to wear. It says that it was acquired by the museum in 1869. It was the first Asian costume acquired by the museum. But also, the fact that this museum is that old is boggling for my brain. What's cool, too, is I'm thinking about Everest. Like, when you go through the Everest queue, this is Tibet.
Right.
And, like, it's just cool to see. Look, that's literally the mask in Everest. That deer mask that's in the queue. It's just really cool to see the real things that inspired Disney.
I feel like that drinking horn holds more than mine does.
I also feel like, and this might be a crazy thing to say, that one's slightly more authentic than your drinking horn.
How dare you? I mean, you're right. That's wild. Look at these tools from the early Stone Age to the middle Stone Age, late Stone Age, and then down to the Iron Age. Like, just watching the progression and the growth and understanding how to utilize this type of material is wild.
We're in the Hall of African Peoples now, and sometimes I just think about how, like, people that came before me, especially thousands of years ago, are just, like, built different than I am. Like, look at those tools. Those are what they had to go hunt with in the wild. I couldn't do it.
Just taking a quick examination of the prehistoric periods in Equatorial Africa, the Stone Age, or like Middle Stone Age, Early Stone Age, it's 40,000 years BC. 40,000 BC. I mean, Middle Stone Age is between 40,000 BC and 7,500 BC. So if these tools are really that age, oh my gosh.
We're following these magical signs to the shark exhibit. We have to go through a lot of birds to get there, which is a little unsettling, but I think it'll be worth it.
It's a lot of unalive things.
Yeah. But sharks, another sticker. A clue is the
foot.
That's a rhino. That's not a bird.
The African elephants.
Oh, we couldn't find Africa earlier, and we found it now. This museum is massive. I spotted them from across the room. Hyena. I love hyenas. They're one of my favorite animals. They're gonna get a piece of that zebra that's sleeping. Alan,
That is a huge snake.
how would you feel if you saw a snake that big?
Oh, I would poop myself. I hope it would shock the snake.
I think it would still eat you. Okay, we finally found the shark exhibit. It does require an additional ticket, which obviously I purchased online. It took a few minutes in line, and this is a separate ticket exhibit, so if you want to see it, make sure you add it on when you buy your tickets. But obviously, it's going to be worth the wait. I just know it. The theme of this exhibit is that sharks aren't as dangerous as people think they are, and that we need them in our ecosystems. And it was Discovery Channel and Shark Week worked with them on this exhibit, so I'm giddy right now. Oh my megalodon. Holy what? This is a 2-scale replica of a megalodon. What would you feel if you were just swimming through the ocean, just chilling, and this was near you?
Much like seeing the large python that we mentioned earlier, I would poop myself, and then I would be eaten because I can fit very easily inside those jaws. Like, you could just swallow me. I'm a pill. I'm like my morning Zyrtec.
There are 7 touch-free interactives in the show. Here's how to use them. You did it. Wow. It's telling you about the tail. How do you feel about the fact that that's a great white's jaws?
Again, I could fit my torso in there pretty easily. But I'm hopeful that they are just like big, toothy,
Dogs.
water-based Labradors.
Exactly. I feel the same. What's so interesting is that's a whale shark's mouth, and the whale sharks are the biggest sharks, but they don't eat fish or anything. They eat krill. Smile! I love him. Cookie cutter shark. Look at their teeth. They're so cool. Is there one in here? Little baby teeth. I'm learning more about the megalodon, and it says that a newborn megalodon pup was 6.5 feet.
Okay, so they're as tall as I am.
A baby.
As a baby.
A regular one was 50 feet.
And I'm grown. I'm a full-grown human.
You're a grown boy. 50 feet. Amazing.
Yeah, that's a word for it.
And look, there's his tooth. It says to touch it. I will.
And the strongest known bite of any known animal, including T-Rex.
It probably had a bite 10 times stronger than a great white shark, which sometimes estimates as the most powerful animal now. Wow. Amazing.
Wild.
Amazing. I wish it still existed. Just like swimming around like a little guy.
Little guy.
Yeah, a little guy.
You're little. It's a school bus. 2 school buses.
See, look, now the great white doesn't look so threatening.
Yeah, sure.
Find an animal on the left and then a shark that defends itself the same way. So honeybees and stingrays. Oh, because they both sting people.
Interesting. What about this? Mouse?
They hide. I bet it's the lemon shark. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Let's do
Eel, like my friend Mr. Eel. Shocks.
shots.
Why would I
That's great.
Wow, we are good at this game.
All right. Quiverfish.
Lots of water to make themselves harder to bite. That's smart.
Shark or swell shark?
I think swell shark. Yeah.
Nice. And then lastly, that leaves us with
The frog, right? Imagine if your defense mechanism was just to, like, drink water.
That's my defense mechanism.
I would fail.
Is that a whale shark?
Yeah, it is a whale shark.
It's a tiger shark.
A what?
He's over there. He's right here.
Yep, there he is.
And there's a bull shark.
Now those are mean.
Those are
Bull sharks
aggressive, and they have been known to swim in fresh water. If that doesn't make you feel good, I don't know what will.
are mean.
Join these hammerheads. What hammerheads? Oh, there they are. There's my friends. I'm swimming like a shark. Is this made for children or something? I would like to eat something. I ate one. Okay, I think you become a shark here. Which shark do you think you'll be?
I'll be
Yeah,
a whale shark.
a whale shark. They're nice. You're nice. I hope I'm a great white.
I know.
They're my favorite. I mean, I like whale sharks.
Feels good.
You
does
wanted to
feel
be a
good.
whale shark.
Yeah, but you know what? There's just something that feels like main character energy, being a great white, and that felt good. I mean, they're not bad sharks.
There are no bad sharks.
Yeah. Except for the megalodon. That's terrifying.
No, he's a good boy.
It's hard for me to imagine you saying something that is literally 2 school buses long of being a good boy.
I can't believe I was a whale shark.
Can't believe I was a great white.
Jealous. Oh my gosh, we're exiting towards a gift shop. Just for this exhibit. Shark clothing. I mean, I guess I'm buying a shirt. I have no choice. 5 stars. Sharks exhibit was great. And there's 45 galleries in this museum. I looked it up. I don't think we have time for all of them,
No, we have a show to see.
but we do have time to see a mammoth.
Always. Would you look at that little dino? And I say little, but it's massive, sticking his head up.
Like, hello, come on in.
Hey, come on into my exhibit. Here's my real big body, because I'm a huge boy. For anyone curious about what this massive dinosaur is, it is a titanosaur, which is probably one of the largest sauropods ever discovered. Based on our reading here, this is an exact replica of about 84 bones of this dinosaur discovered in Argentina. Not all the bones were found, but the replicas were filled in based upon studies of other related dinos. This is a big boy. Or girl. I don't know, it's 2023. And here they are, who we came to see. The mammoth.
Our icon, our hero.
Our mascot, our logo. Beautiful. If I'm understanding how the halls of the American Museum of Natural History are laid out, we are following the evolution of creatures across the timeline or the time span that we get until we get dinosaurs. So we go from jawless to jaws to our swimming vertebrates, etc., until we ultimately reach the land-dwelling creatures. But looking at some of these incredibly large fish.
That's a megalodon mold again.
Oh, good. Scary when it's above you, too, not just next to you. Ooh. Oh, look, a coelacanth.
Are you actually excited about that?
I am. Listen,
I'm just excited you can pronounce that because I can't.
I play the video game Ark, and while it is inaccurate in a lot of different ways, it does have a whole heck of a lot of dinosaurs, and I was a dinosaur kid.
I was a shark kid.
Oh, we know.
What-
You do love you some sharks.
What are you, dear watcher? Are you a shark kid or a dinosaur kid?
I mean, technically, there is a bit of an overlap on that Venn diagram.
Okay, but maybe you were a zoo books kid?
Ooh, zoo books. I love some zoo books. Look at the size of that tortoise.
That's me.
Knob snout lizard.
I'd be
Tylosaurus periger.
I would be so mad if I was a cool dinosaur and then humans named me Knob Snout.
Okay, well, Tylosaur.
Look at this thing.
That's the skeleton, right?
I think it's a different one. Look how long its neck is.
Oh, yeah.
The,
Oh, wow.
The just absolute size of these things boggles me.
I'm very thankful we live in different time periods than these creatures. Okay, those are crocodile ancestors. Look at the size of that head. I am... No. No.
It's the Machioprofessorus Gregori. It could reach over 40 feet.
Yeah, no. It's a lot of nope. Big nope. Big
While
old... That's a big old noposaur right there. No.
While I'm sad the Megalodon's gone, I'm not sad that thing is.
Ah, yes. And then we also have the flying dinos, the pterodactyls, pteranodons, etc. Kind of just all housed under the pterosaurs. We went up a small set of stairs to get a better view at this absolutely massive creature. And even then, it doesn't do any justice truly to the scale that we are seeing. What is it we're looking at here?
I like its name is Barosaurus lentus,
Barosaurus lentus?
which translates to heavy reptile.
I think that's accurate.
I feel like that's like putting it mildly.
And the king of all the dinos, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, is it big and scary? Absolutely yes. But also, I'm looking at it in comparison to some of the other sauropods, like this Barosaur here. That animal, that reptile, taking on or getting involved in some sort of conflict between the two would have been absolutely terrifying to watch. I think Jurassic Park got that bit right.
I think Jurassic Park is historically accurate for everything except for the size of the raptors. I'm pretty sure it's a true story.
Uh-huh. Well, this is just crazy. This skull is the first complete Tyrannosaurus skull ever collected. Let's see, the master dinosaur hunter Barnum Brown collected it in 1908, and it remains one of the best theropod skulls known. Huh. Fewer than 15 partial specimens have been collected. That is wild to think about. Look at the size of that head.
I mean, that thing is like bigger than my body. I feel like if I laid down, curled up,
You could be in his jaws.
yeah, easily.
It is worth noting that while a lot of the specimens on display here are replicas, not this bad boy or
This-
girl.
This is a real T-Rex. If I know anything about dinosaurs, it's that all of them are female because that's what Jurassic Park told me. But I have to point out, every time I see a T-Rex, all I look at are its tiny arms. Like, I think it's so silly that it's this gigantic monster animal, and then it's like little bitty arms.
Have a big head and little arms. Molly just had a little bit of a learning moment about the Deinonychus, which is what we see in the most recent Jurassic World film, the feathered raptor.
It's like it's the one that looks like a bird. It tries to kill Chris Pratt and the awesome new pilot, who I can't remember her name. Yeah, that part's wild.
That's about
It's
the size of a
smaller.
middle schooler, which is terrifying when it's feathered and clawed.
It's smaller than I thought it'd be. I could fight that one.
Oh, shit, okay. That was fun. I like that.
I loved that. Now,
How you doing?
I'm freezing. I will say, if you are coming, I would try not to come on a weekend. It was very busy.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of kids. I did look it up. They get about 5 million visitors annually,
Oh,
which is
Wow.
a lot. When you consider Magic Kingdom got 12 in 2021 is the most recent data I could
just
find.
under half of MK, which is like the most
It's the-
visited.
Theme park in the world, and like that rivals like other theme parks. Like
Wow.
California Adventure gets about that many people a year, so that's pretty cool. No way to see it all, but a very cool exhibit. And now I think it's time to go get ready for our main event. The whole reason we came,
Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton.
the literal reason we came to New York, the greatest city in the world.
True.
It's the greatest city in the world.
Let's go get ready.
Okay. Wait, before we do,
Yeah.
here at Ross Geller's work location, what was your favorite dinosaur?
The mammoth.
Okay.
Oh, you mean dinosaur.
Okay, anything.
Yeah.
No, the mammoth is a good,
Yeah,
great answer,
mammoth.
obviously. Okay, that feels like an obvious. And obviously, I like the sharks, but besides the sharks, that huge dinosaur is like
Oh, the
burned.
Titanosaurus?
It's burned into my brain for all time.
It's really cool.
Amazing.
As a dino nerd who has stayed a dino nerd forever, it was a lot of fun.
It's pretty cool.
All right, now to Hamilton.
Yep. Made it back to our hotel. We often stay at the Gallivant, New York City. I don't pretend to be a New York expert at all. However, some friends of ours that come a lot for shows recommended this place to us. And we've stayed here a couple times now, and it's always been great. It's not a luxury hotel by any means when you get into the rooms. They're pretty small, which I feel like is standard for New York. But they're always clean, service is good, and the price point is great. For the weekend, it's less than $400, and we're in a premium room this time. Plus, it's literally a block off Times Square and like a 5-minute walk to the Hamilton Theater, which is why we're in New York. So, could recommend if you need somewhere to stay while in NYC. This place has been pretty good for us. All right, we got a show to get ready for.
Yeah, we do.
Are you ready?
Oh, I was born ready.
Look around, look around.
And how lucky we are to be alive right now.
History is happening in
Let's-
Manhattan,
let's-
and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world.
In the world.
Woo!
Let's go see them do it.
Yeah, they're better.
They're better.
We're headed now to the theater. It's literally like 2 blocks away. And obviously we have to get dinner. And we already had bagels, so that can only mean one thing. Pizza time. I love walking everywhere in New York. It makes me feel like I'm in a TV show.
I mean, technically, we kind of are.
Oh, that's true. Whoa. Anyway, friends, Man Fam, lend us your ears and help us settle. What show is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a show set in New York City? What do you think most people say? My answer, Sex and the City.
Mine is either Friends or Hymn.
Him is How I Met Your Mother,
Ah, yes.
for those who may not be familiar. Please tell us what TV show you think of when you think of New York City. Which one comes to mind first? So this pizza spot we're going to is literally across the street from the Hamilton Theater. Last time we came to New York, it was actually to see Hamilton reopening night, the night that Broadway returned. It was amazing. And I was asking people for restaurant suggestions, and a bunch of people said this is an A+ pizza spot. And obviously the location is very convenient when you're going to see Hamilton. It's Pizzeria Perfect Pizza. I believe there's several locations around New York, but it's one of those places where everything's like a couple bucks. Slices are huge, and it's fabulous. I'm a big fan of the white pizza, not a huge fan of red sauce. It had tons of cheese, mozzarella, and ricotta, and I loved the addition of the spinach for a little bit of brightness to the dish. I also just love sitting in these little street pods. They popped up for the pandemic when outdoor eating was only available, but they've kept many of them year-round in the city now, and they've got heaters, and they're just a really good time to sit and eat literally in the New York streets.
That pepperoni pizza was large and in charge, and I did not hate the addition of the mushrooms. Everything was beautifully cooked through, plenty of cheese, and honestly, tons of toppings, which is exactly how I want my pizza. I'm never one to turn down street pizza, and this is just the epitome of New York. Pepperoni on a street side, getting ready for Broadway.
And here it is, the reason we took a whirlwind trip to New York, the Richard Rodgers Theater, where they are playing Hamilton. One of our friends is playing one of his last shows in Hamilton, so we wanted to come out and support him. Could not be more excited to cheer for Mulligan this evening.
He does have my favorite line in the whole show. I can't say it on our video because it's not family friendly, but I'm so excited to see the show. This is obviously one of the best musicals of all time. And to know somebody in it feels really exciting. What song are you most excited to hear tonight?
My Shot.
My favorite song is Yorktown.
Amazing song.
Yeah, I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Eek. I'm so excited. Show's about to begin. Obviously, we cannot disobey the king and record during the show, so we'll see you at Bows.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the perfect ends when you're now. Somebody's gotta shuffle it. Hercules Mulligan. I need no introduction. When you knock me down, I get the shit back up.
It's so good.
That's just an incredible show.
It's unbelievable. This cast was amazing. I mean, I'm maybe biased, but I think
feel like
Fergie
we are a
was the
bit
best.
biased, but
As a Hercules Mulligan / Madison, he was amazing.
I don't know. Bird did a great job.
Nick Walker as Aaron Burr was
Yeah,
amazing.
incredible.
Miguel Cervantes as Hamilton was great. I mean, the whole cast was amazing. If
Really
you're a
can't
fan
miss.
of the show because you watched it on Disney Plus, like I am, seeing it live is unreal.
Yeah.
And there are songs that I don't think are my favorite when I'm listening to the album in my car, but when they're
But when they
live,
perform them, it's incredible.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait for it brought me to tears.
The way that he performed Wait For It was unlike anything I've seen before, and it was stunning.
Amazing. Tamar Green as Washington was also amazing.
Oh,
The-
also
I mean, you can't top this show.
Yeah.
This is why you go to New York. Hello, Nick.
Oh, hi.
This is Burr.
Sir.
You are amazing.
Yep.
Rapid fire question: what's your favorite song to sing?
Nonstop.
Rapid fire question: what's your favorite Disney ride?
How dare you? Flight to Pass.
Great choice.
Okay.
Great choice. So,
Oh, yes. Different people.
you are amazing.
Thank you. You're amazing. You're amazing.
Stop. No, I'm gonna freak out. Thank you, Nick.
Oh,
Bergie,
hello.
I like your hat.
Thank you so much. I like my hat too.
You are amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Who would you rather play, Madison or Mulligan?
Controversial. I would rather play Madison, mostly because he's less work. But he's a funner character. He's much more complicated, and he's a lot more like under the scene than most people realize. Like he's a lot more manipulative than people think he is. So he's kind of fun. He's really fun.
What's your favorite song to sing?
That changes a lot. Recently, my favorite one to sing has been Nonstop. It goes back.
That was
Nonstop,
Nick's
kind
answer
of goes
too.
back. Yeah,
That's so
Nonstop's a really
interesting.
fun one. That's the one that comes up frequently.
Yeah.
But it's between like Wait For It, We Know, Washington on Your Side, and Nonstop. But right now it's Nonstop.
What's your favorite Disney ride?
Again, like right now, every time I go, it's been like Haunted Mansion right now.
Classic.
It's
We
like
love a
one that I'm like
classic.
really looking
We
forward
love a
to.
classic.
But that's also switched between like Splash and between Pirates and between Space and
Yeah.
Everest and all these different things. And Big Thunder. Big Thunder's a new one that's been like
it's
in
like
the
a
favorite.
secret fun time.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. If you could perform with a Muppet, you're doing like a sketch and a musical number.
Pepe.
Oh
my God. All right.
Pepe. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's it.
we love you.
I love you.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Well, that was cool.
So, our friend Fergie told us to hang out and he'd come say hi afterwards. And we actually ended up getting to chat with Nick and Kyle, who played Burr and Jefferson / Lafayette. So
Yes.
geeking out a little bit.
A little bit.
Fergie was wearing our hat.
I'm dying inside. That's amazing.
Amazing. So we're headed back to the hotel to change. I think Alan doesn't want to wear a velvet blazer.
It is a look.
It's a
An
good look.
LEWK look.
It's a good look, and then we're headed out for drinks.
And also, fun fact, I prepared some trivia for the Broadway. For you, Walt Disney trivia.
This always goes poorly.
And for you, Molly, you're a Hamilton.
I am a Hamilton fan.
I got some pretty tough trivia for you as well.
All right, Molly. What is the name of the paper Hamilton's Affair is published in?
The Reynolds pamphlet. Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there. My favorite part of the Reynolds pamphlet is when you guys hand it to the conductor. That's my favorite part. It makes me laugh.
Fergie, we know you're a massive Disney fan, so I have curated these questions to be very park specific. So, 2 rides in all of Walt Disney World are 199 feet tall. Name one of them.
199 in Walt Disney World. 199 feet tall. Are they both in Magic Kingdom? No, they're spread out. Okay, so then one of them is Everest.
That is correct, Expedition Everest. The other is Tower of Terror. Okay, Molly, question 2. How many songs are there in Hamilton in total?
so many.
While that is accurate, that is not an exact number we're looking for.
Alexander Hamilton, Aaron Burster, Wide Shot, Grayson Glass, Desert Wise, you guys have Right Hand Man, Guns and Shins, Yorktown, that's my favorite, Non-Stop, the iteration that I did. Thanks for you guys some dice on you. It's in Non-Stop. 2 dice, which tells your story's last song. Okay, 22.
In both acts or just act one?
Both X.
It's 50.
What?
Exactly 50.
Oh my god.
Okay, Fergie. What is the fastest ride in all of Walt Disney World?
I'm gonna guess. I know it's wrong. Rock and Roller Coaster.
It's close. It's close. That is the second fastest. The first is Test Track.
I thought it was Test Track. Rock and Roller Coaster is 60 miles an hour.
And Test Track is 64.
It's okay. You probably forgot because it's lame.
Yeah, I hate Test Track. So like that track.
That adds up. Okay, Molly.
Yeah.
What is Eliza's proudest achievement as stated in the show?
Making the orphanage. Starting the first private orphanage in New York City. She raised hundreds of children. She gets to see them growing up.
It's like you're there.
She gets an audition tomorrow. She doesn't know that. It's actually called Grand Wyndham, and it's still running today.
That's amazing.
We actually do a lot of work with them and still donate a lot of money to them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fergie, name 3 mountains currently in the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, okay. Well, Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, and Splash Mountain.
Correct.
Are you excited for Tiana's?
I'm very excited for Tiana. The Splash Mountain debacle is so interesting because, like, I'm very glad it's being changed, but I do really love that ride, and it has, like, a very special place in my heart. It was one of my favorites when I was a kid, but I think the Tiana ride is going to be so interesting, especially with what the Imagineers have planned for it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be really fun.
I hate water rides, but I am excited for the music. I think the music at Tiana's is going to be...
It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
I think they're doing the same music or new music?
It's new music. It's kind of like after the story you saw in the movie.
That's right.
So
Okay,
it's
so it
like,
would be new music.
yeah, it's going to be great. I think.
More Randy Newman?
Okay,
No, 2-2.
it's 2-2. It is tied right now. We're in the heat of things. Which actor reprised their principal role specifically for the filming of Hamilton that appeared on Disney+?
King George Jonathan Groff, a.k.a. Kristoff. And Sven.
That is correct. That is correct.
And Sven. Most notably, Frozen Sven.
That's so good. Most people wouldn't get that. Most people think it's Leslie Odom.
Oh, really? Yeah. I remember reading something, like everyone in the world, when the pandemic was happening and Hamilton dropped because Disney was like, "You're welcome, America."
Yeah.
I then went on like a binge of like every interview I could find and all these things, and I remember them talking about that in some interview where everybody was in a little box because nobody could be together.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Jonathan Groff has a great series of interviews on my friend Jillian's podcast, The Hamilcast. He has a three-part episode kind of thing where that talks about Hamilton, that talks about Mindhunter, that talks about all the things. It's amazing.
That sounds great. I will be listening to that.
Fergie, you're up. What is the newest attraction to open in all of Walt Disney World?
That's opened or is about to open? It's open. Oh, well, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. No, why did I say Mission Breakout? Oh my God, Cosmic Rewind. Somebody come to my house and hit me. Rewind was crazy.
Have you written it? You wrote it last time you were
Yeah,
there,
I wrote
right?
it last time I was there. It was life-changing. Like,
Yeah,
it was
it's amazing.
actually one of the craziest experiences I've ever had.
What song did you get?
We got September.
That's the best song.
And I started it was my birthday. It was like
Amazing.
8 p.m. and I was screaming when
Amazing.
September came on.
That's my favorite.
There's actually I'll show it to you. There's a great picture of me and Kyle on that ride. And we're both just like...
Okay, Molly. I had to pull this from a deep cut from a Lin-Manuel Miranda interview, by the way. Which rap artist, real-life rap artist, inspired the character of George Washington?
I remember reading this or hearing this once that the different styles of rap were influenced by different artists. And the only one I can remember is Tupac. So I'm going to say Tupac.
That is, it's incorrect in this instance. It's actually Common.
For George Washington? Oh, that makes so much sense.
I didn't get that.
What Lynn did, which was brilliant, was he took a rap artist and a musical theater character and combined them. For Madison, it's RZA from Wu-Tang. Mulligan is Busta Rhymes meets Marcellus Wallace from Music Man. And then Hamilton is Eminem meets Sweeney Todd. Washington's is John Legend meets Mufasa. It's true. I do remember reading that, but that was just to say, like, I remember he did all of those. And if you audition for the show, it'll still be on like the breakdown where like he'll do all of this
That's
stuff.
awesome.
I have to find it and send it to you. It's really cool.
What was Mickey's original name before Lillian changed it?
Oh, it was Mortimer.
Not even a hesitation.
Only because Neil Gabler's Walt Disney biography is one of my favorite books of all time. It's so good. I actually made a Mortimer character, which genius.
All right, well, Fergie wins. Thank you for playing with me.
Thanks for giving me questions I can answer.
Thank you for performing wonderfully tonight and your friendship and wearing a mammoth hat. We didn't give this to him or anything. He just walked out from backstage with this hat on. We geeked out.
I'm a Mammoth Club member for life, and they came to New York just to see the show. So like, they're the best people, and you all know that because we're all in the Mammoth Club together. But I love them, and they're amazing, and I'm very happy.
You're ending your run very soon. Actually, by the time this comes out, you may have just had curtains. Are you allowed to say where you're headed next? We'll come back for that and more news.
Yep, absolutely. Gonna come back. Great job, both of you. All right, cheers. Thank you so much for joining us on our quick trip to New York City. It was just incredible.
We got to do some of our favorite things, like go to the Harry Potter store, eat some of our favorite foods, and do some new stuff. And it was really fun seeing Hamilton with our friend in it. That was the highlight for sure. No questions asked.
Be sure to like and subscribe if you're new. Go ahead and follow us on all of our socials. And most of all, thank you so much for watching.
Where should we go next? Let us know that in the comments. And in the meantime, friends, I'm Molly.
And I'm Alan.
And it's been magical.
Bye.
I'm not gonna win my shot.
No,
I'm not gonna win my shot. You know, I'm just like my country. I'm young. Just like my country. I'm young. I'm hungry. And I'm not gonna win my shot.